Did you play the video?
No, I didn't. See, I'm kind of shy about promoting myself. But all the self-promotion I've done is already like a lot of effort because I'm just like, oh, here's my art. Look at it, please. Okay, bye. So
here, how about this? I'll share your video for you.
Oh, actually, I think I can directly play a video file, so that might be better. So,
yeah, that's always better to play the file. Yeah.
Yeah, so that might.
It's better from
I
YouTube.
remember sometimes the audio comes in a little janky on stream. So hold on, let me find it. Where's Indiegogo? All right, don't play the AVI because that's like a million. That's ridiculous. All right. I will promote myself more.
I love that we get to experience the video and then go through a whole journey of Irene's feelings on the corner, just like trying to
banging over there,
trying to act goofy to compensate for the seriousness of the video, but then committing, but then not enjoying the music.
You enjoyed that, did you? I'm so glad.
Yeah, the hugging robot dance was great.
Yeah, it's my trademark dance. I'm the best dancer, didn't you know?
I thought you were doing the Macarena.
Macarena!
Oh no!
Yeah, it's gonna kind of funny how to focus on the video when you're banging over there to the music.
Listen. It's not about the skill. It's about the passion you put into a dance. Okay. So.
Interpretive. Yes.
Yeah, I'm being hyped. Or I just said too much talking, but.
Yeah.
Listen,
Interpretive.
Promoting my work. Yeah,
interpretive is code for you can't dance. You got no rhythm. So,
hey, look, don't hate. You know.
I shouldn't say that. I just met you.
It's okay. I know I can't dance. So, anyways, that was
the morning roast
trailer for. It's okay if I'm totally open to. It's as long as everyone is okay with roasting. I am not sensitive, but anyways, so. Here's the campaign. That was a trailer for the campaign. This is the actual Indiegogo campaign. So we are 5444, which is a hilarious number. So, we have 7 days left. I feel like it's technically 6 days because Indiegogo includes the last day, but 7 days left, and we just hit our 5K stretch goal, which is to put spot gloss on the title text. And
it's gonna be glossy. Awesome. It's gonna be fancy. It's gonna be glossy.
And fancy. It'll be awesome. And thank you guys so much for that. But we still have 2 more set stretch goals. And if we get to 10K, that means the whole comic will be in color. And Nick here, Inkimp, in the chat, is in the stream. He is my colorist, and he does fantastic work. And I'm going to close this out and show you guys the pages that are in color. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of all the pages in a minute. But 10K is to make the full the comic in color, which I would really like to see. I think it works great in black and white because it's kind of horror, but it's also fantasy. So I think to push it at the next step to make it really the way I envision it, like we need to go full color. But even if we don't hit it with this campaign for chapter 2, I'd like to revisit it and see if we can get it colored with the chapter 2 funding. But anyway, it would be great if we can get to it with this campaign. We have 7 days left to do that. So let's scroll down a bit. Here's the introduction. Blah, blah, blah. I'm rambling on about myself. And here are some sample pages. You see,
Are you all in the same area?
We are not. I'm in
geographically?
Atlanta, and Nick and Yvonne are in Colombia.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty far.
Buddies from Bogota. Though Yvonne sometimes hops around.
But we're all me and Nick know each other from art school, and we play we knew each other from Pathfinder and just from art in general. So yeah, and both of them are. Let me see if I can scroll down to. I'll go read this first.
It's really cold. I'm gonna go get myself a hot
Okay. All right. And here are, I showed these earlier, but just so if anyone's joining, they can see it again. These are the 2 posters. Nick's posters on the left and Yvonne's on the right. And these will be in full color. These are works in progress. And this is Little Demon Sandy that I'm working on right now. That'll also be nice and painted. That's the work in progress.
Looks like a good boy.
It's a good boy. It's a really good boy.
Yeah, you want that one on your side. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Just be nice to it. It'll be on your side.
Oh man, no. Seeing the grisliness of what Irene interpreted in regarding battle system in battle experience, it's you can feel the gravity of this beast. So it's pretty exciting in that regard. She doesn't hold punches towards the moment of feeling whoa, we're it's not even a good chapter and we're all gonna die.
Have you ever thought about studying to be a medical examiner, artist? One of those.
So
that's a job.
A medical artist?
Yeah, one of those medical artists.
Yeah, for muscles and organs.
Medic
textbooks.
I have thought of that, but I'm too dumb to think of ways to make money. So I'm let's do comics.
Yeah. All of us over here.
I didn't plan.
Join the dumb guys. Join the dumb guys here in comics.
No, you guys are. I'm especially dumb. No matter how. Yeah. I'm a special
It's gonna be a fun
because I decided to spend 3 years building a whole world, and I'm just a crazy person. But so yeah, as you can see, I don't shy away from the gore. This is an Instagram page, and there's a couple of panels of pretty gnarly stuff. So I like doing that. I like doing that kind of.
Do you know Shay, Red Valkyrie or Shay?
I've seen her around Twitter. I haven't spoken to her yet.
Oh yeah. She was. I don't know about now, but a while back she was looking for a horror artist who does good, body horror, death stuff. So, and then you popped up, but I don't know if she's still looking for that anymore. But yeah, I'll ask her.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, I'll ask her about it. Yeah.
I love doing body horror, all kinds of gore. Gore is my thing.
Yeah.
Yep. So, as if you know manga, it is probably pretty obvious that I have a heavy Berserk influence. So, if you like Berserk, if you like Vinland manga, or Vinland Saga is another one of my favorites. And if you I'm also a little influenced by European comics like Siegfried, but my main influence is manga and dark fantasy seinen manga. So, if you like that stuff, then you will love Fiendish. The elevator pitch is basically it's an epic about a group of young men and women on a journey of vengeance against otherworldly monsters. Real simple, real to the point. Of course, there's a whole giant trove of world building behind everything, but the core of the story, it's a story of vengeance. And the main character, Casimir, he survived a demon attack on his hometown as a child, and it's sort of many years later, the demons disappeared. Nobody knows where they came from, and he tried to forget about it. But years later, they came back and they're killing again. So he is the only one who kind of has a chance to figure out where they came from. So he decides to go on a journey to revisit his past, and several other people join him. So that is the essence of how the story starts. And you can also visit the website to find out more. I have like a ton of other world building stuff on here, like the world map. Here's the world map. Did I mention I'm crazy?
No, the lore.
So much lore! I'm actually holding back.
You're missing the cork.
Oh my god.
So
Cork
the map
evidence room.
we will cover a lot of ground over this map in the course of the story, but we start out in Al.
We better, Irene, for how much you've worked on that freaking map.
I spent
we
so
better
much
cover the
time on
majority
this
of that
map. I'm pretty sure Nick is just tired of looking at it because, like, every 3 months I'm like, look, I edited the map again. It's like, why are you still just stop? It's not that it's like it is important. I need to have an accurate map. So,
I guess that
Oh,
at this
geez.
point is kind of like finding Waldo with little details over what Irene changed in the map.
yes, it's just to like make it perfect. It has to be perfect.
So is it like a Skyrim where like if you could see it, you can go to it?
Yeah. That's actually a pretty nice
Irene,
map.
You should show them that mountain.
The map. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't need to be monetized, so I'm very mature. We put Maiden's Rest is a landmark in my story, and we will pass by it. So clearly, as you can see, I'm the pinnacle of maturity.
Was that just one?
That was just an in joke. It was just one.
One? Oh, okay. Well, it looks more like a pimple right there.
Well, there are plenty of other pimples. I feel like this area is more like a bunch of pimples. That's some
Yeah.
I know, that's nasty.
That's a condition. Skin.
It's a condition, yeah. A whole lot of conditions. But yes, I have spent a lot of time on this map, and it's all relevant, I promise, because there's a lot of traveling. Basically, the story is like Berserk, but Berserk meets Vinland Saga, and it's a D&D campaign. So there's a lot of traveling, and people go all over the place. So I was like, I have to make a map for this. So it's a whole fantasy world that I made, and I also have a constructed language. And this will be in the back of the book. So I have a reading or like the basic alphabet reading guide. By the way, the sound effect.
Everybody into learning that language.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to learn my language. So learn a
juicy.
special language, and I will bring.
I love it.
So
You gotta put some tattoos on people with in your language so that nobody knows what they say.
They do.
And they have to look on the back.
Yvonne drew the Casimir has tattoos, and you can't see it. This image is too small.
Oh yeah, do they say?
Yeah, see his forearm.
Yeah.
The camera is always so small on that. What does it say, Yvonne? Does it say drink more?
No. It's it's actually regarding the reference that Irene has. So
I actually
Hello, good evening.
Look who's here. Hey.
Hey, hello.
Let me answer one question in the chat real quick. Does the bulk retailer pack come with any of the perks? The bulk retailer pack is okay. I should talk about the actual perks for a real quick minute. The bulk retailer that I actually just added this. So if there are any retailers out there, people who are hardcore collectors, they want to buy this comic in bulk, I have the bulk retailer perk, which is 10 copies of the book for 40% off of full retail price. So it's 11% off of the in-demand price, but it's 40% off of the full retail price. So I'm sorry, I'm not really sure what you mean if it's available with the perk, but it is a perk. And it is a perk that I just added on. And if you would like to get any of the add-ons to it, you also can. So you can add on more copies of the book, or you can add on like some of the other trinkets I have, like the posters or the demon plaque, if you like as well. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. Let me know if that wasn't clear enough. But Chris, hello! Thank you for joining.
Yeah, well, that was actually kind of why I was hopping in. I wanted to make sure you seen that.
Okay, cool. I see it. I am trying to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that he probably meant like the posters, the standee, the things that came with the other tiers.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
probably
okay.
I'm assuming what he means.
Right. Okay. Cool. It seems like I answered this question. It's you can get the add-on perks with it. So the perk itself is just 10 copies of the book, but you can get the add-ons with it. So, which speaking of, I should go through and talk about the different tiers that I have. So the air tier is just the book for $20, and the book is 46 story pages with 10 pages of extra content. So it's a pretty big book. That's 56-page book. It might be 58 because I just keep on adding extras and I have no self-restraint. And then the water tier is the book plus 1 poster, the poster by me. The cold tier is the book plus 2 posters, the one by me and the one by Carlos. And then the earth one is the book and 3 posters. All 3 of the available posters is the one by me and the 2 guest posters. And then heat is all of the above. It just all the tiers just add on to each other. Heat is posters, book, and you get the little Lehman standee that I was also just showing off earlier that I'm currently working on. And the plasma tier, this is really cool. It's all of the above and a special handmade wooden plaque that I will make just for you. It's an original piece of art. I have it right over here.
Actually, fairly big,
I'm so
isn't
sorry.
it?
Sorry?
It's actually kind of big, that plate that you...
It's,
Yeah.
so here you go.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's not that big, it's like about the size of my hand, but the final will actually be bigger. The final will be like an inch bigger than this. This
Irene,
is just
you
a test.
Irene, you should enlarge your screen so people can actually see it though.
Thank you. This is, what would I do without you? There you go.
Well, you
Or-
can
There you
hit.
go. Now you can
You
actually see
can-
it.
You can. There you go.
Look at me!
Oh yeah.
Look, behold! So this is, it's original, let's see, my light is like too bright, so if I hold it that way, you can probably see. So
We can
this
see
is
it well.
handmade. It's original. If I hold it at an angle, it doesn't show up for some reason. But I do a lot of like wood burning and leather work and like woodworking stuff. So I figured why not put those skills to use with this campaign. And since the comic is a pre-industrial setting, it's very naturey, I figured having like wood and leather products come with the campaign was really fitting. So I made the plasma perk is the one where you can make or you can get a plaque like this. It's one of a kind. Like none of the plaques will be just the same. This is just a test run, so I'm going to make a custom human face for all of the individual ones. And this one's a little smaller than the final, but here's an example. By the way, if we get to 150 backers, we're at like 126 now. But if we get to 150, I will put this sample for free in a random backers package. Yeah. So
Doggy.
help start a pack campaign.
Yeah.
150 backers.
Let's
yeah.
Get it up there.
Yeah. All right. How do I get out of this? Stop. Okay. There we go.
You'll get the hang of it again.
I will. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, the plaque is a great idea. I think it looks amazing, and then for the money you're paying and what you're getting, I think it's quite the value
Thank you.
for the customer.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
just
People
see-
seem
just
to
see
really
more.
like it.
Yeah, just seeing more of the stuff that you like to do. It says comic book work is also really cool to see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I dabble in so many other things, and it just. I
Yeah, but you
wanted to
don't show
offer-
them.
I
You-
don't
you never show
them.
your other stuff.
Yeah, well, I just put it on my website, and I'm like, people will see it. It's like, no, I have to like actually promote it. So, but I spend so much time like promoting the comic that I don't really like post about other stuff I do. But I do leather work, I do woodwork, I do wood burning, I do traditional art, I sculpt as well. So, which I'd like to do something with sculpting. I can like sculpt something and cast it in a mold, and instead of 3D printing, I can make the toy that way as well. So, I have a diverse skill set. But I figured I could put some of those skills to use with this campaign, and I thought like a wood or leather product is very fitting for like a really naturey, world. So yeah.
Well, that and also it's something unique. You don't see that too often in these crowdfunding campaigns. A wooden handmade plaque like that.
There's a lot of original art, and I was going to make an original art tier, and I did that for my regrowth campaign, which I did a crowdfunding campaign for my regrowth art book a couple years ago. And it's I want to do something a little different just to stand out a bit because it's I want to do original art, but I didn't want to just be like another piece of art on paper, and that's cool, but it's it's pretty common. Like I want to do something with a little punch.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
chunky.
kind of medium.
Chunky. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was something I didn't get to ask you on the last time we talked, Irene. Do you have any more of those Rebirth books?
Rebirth books? I do. Yes, I do. Should I add that on?
Why don't you have it on there?
This is why I talk to you, Chris. This
Yeah,
is why
especially
we're
since-
friends.
You could.
So many
You could.
people are actually like, especially just looking for your art
Yeah,
right off the
you
bat.
could
Why not
do
do that?
I mean, you could even do a tier where it's the whole collection, so to speak. The Regrowth, Fiendish, and then that smaller book. The was it the preview?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
preview. So
You
I
could do like
already
all
have
three.
the
See, I didn't know
2019
anything about that.
Yeah, I had the 2019 preview as an add-on perk already. So yes, I do still have. So I have a bunch of copies of my Regrowth art, but just sitting in boxes because I was going to sell them at Comic Con.
Conventions, yeah, but then
Lo and behold,
Then
the world
COVID
ended.
attack.
Yeah.
So I have a bunch
Well,
sitting there.
Well,
there you
now
go.
now you can sell
Now
them
you have a solution.
through crowdfunding.
Oh,
Yes! See, this
Culture
is why
Avenger.
I talk to people on the internet. Even though social media is horrible, sometimes you meet great people.
Oh,
that
right.
tell my
Oh.
comments what to
Irene,
do.
check your chat.
you just got to filter out the bad stuff. Yes,
Thank you
plasma.
so much. Someone just back to plasma level. You are
Right.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Man, that's so cool.
Wow, way to go, Pop Culture Adventure.
You are so awesome, man. Yeah. And I can't wait to do those
Thank you.
packs. So I actually really love doing wood burning. So I love doing everything. But yes, I will put a tier for, or I'll have the Regrowth art book as an add-on.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit for myself as well.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I regretted back in the day not backing that Regrowth. I'm not a huge art book guy, but I was like, that looks really good.
Well, there's some like early work for Fiendish in there as well. So
Oh,
So if you're
definitely write
interested-
it on there. Promote
Yeah,
the
if
fact
you're-
that you have some early concept art on that one.
you guys
Yeah.
see what?
Yeah, that's
like,
always interesting.
Yeah, like I told you with the preview book, collectors will be interested in that sort of thing.
Yeah, man. I just don't know how to think like.
Yeah,
This
I
is
still
sorry,
I still have the little preview booklet that Andres made for his Kickstarter comic book. And I specifically like it because he also has a lot of little concept pieces of his characters from before he started the comic.
Yeah, I have noticed that people do like seeing, early work
Mhm.
and just.
Yeah, I just found some of my old stuff today. I was digging through some old stuff. I was like, oh my god, I wonder if I should put this on Twitter.
It's the main reason why I wait for a lot of trades on books that I like, just to get that concept art on the back.
Oh yeah, I don't even buy floppies or like. I only buy tankobons and trays.
Hex,
I
are
was-
you?
I used to because I was impatient, but then I saw that the trays came with more stuff on the back.
Nah, I'm just gonna scroll through some pages that everybody can see. These are Nick's colors, so if you would like to see this comic in full glory in these colors,
Oh,
help us get to 10K. We have a week left.
Yeah, and I would love to get to some of the pages where you actually get some more wounds in.
Yeah, I feel like we're a good pairing because you love drawing monsters and wounds. You like coloring monsters and wounds, and I love drawing that same kind of crap. So, like, I will pay you a competent rate, so I need the money. Yeah. Oh my god, I would love to see this in color because it's like sometimes horror is better in black and white, but I feel like for Fiendish, like a lot of the stuff like color plays into it, and it's it weirds me out a little when it's like in black and white. You can't see that the devs are purple. Like Yomi is actually purple, and her eyes are pink, and like all these weird fantasy colors, and the monster
yeah.
dark purple. Oh, and for Agna, I have another character with like green hair and red skin, and it'll just pop so much more if it's in full color.
What was the name of that character in Game of Thrones that also had like this really goofy colored hair, but they just made him like a regular guy on the show?
what was it?
Daenerys Boytoy. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that was horrible. Oh my god, don't get me started about the Game of Thrones TV show.
He was so ostentatious, and I could not believe
I
when
was-
I actually saw some of the fan art for him.
I was gonna say Ed Sheeran.
No,
Why
no,
is
no,
this-
no, no,
Look at
no.
him.
It was one of the guys from Slaver's Bay.
That poor
Yeah.
man was
Oh yeah,
getting-
he was like flamboyant. He had like blue-tipped mustaches and like tricolored hair, and like he was supposed to be like staggeringly handsome. And Daenerys was all over him, but in the show, he just casted like some generic Fabio.
I mean, wasn't it like 3 guys?
Yeah, they kept on
was it
changing
3
the
or
actors.
2 different guys that were just?
Oh,
It was two-
the
it was two
replacement-
guys.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they were.
Okay,
two
I'm gonna
actors.
spoil too much if I keep on sharing these, but so just so
I
everyone
know
can
this.
see.
Oh.
There you go. Look.
Screenshot it. Oh,
No, I'm sharing the
Yes.
unlayered
Up on
one.
Pirate Bay, baby. No, just
Also, this is another poster. This is another poster. And this was going to be the chapter 1 cover, but I decided it was a little too static. So this is just kind of like the interior page. I have like the credits overlaid on this poster. So, but that was the early piece that I did. And there's
Miss Irene,
yes, sir.
Pop Culture Avenger is asking any plans of a map poster in the future?
Yes, there are plans.
There will be.
Yes. Yes.
You bet.
Probably, I feel like that would be more appropriate with like chapter 2 once people start traveling, chapter 2 or 3, but definitely. I didn't make that map for no reason. Okay, that thing is like 10,000 pixels
Yes, she
across.
did.
It's gigantic. I have this PDF, no joke, where like, oh, Nick dropped out.
Oh, what happened to Nick?
You know, it's probably the
Uh-oh.
internet. But I have this PDF, no joke, of like I have like the image of the map, right? I didn't have like notes. You have notes on PDF. I just had notes on all the cities, and these are all the world building detail. This is the government system for this city, and this is the history of the city. And it's kind of dumb, but I am going to definitely make that a reward in the future.
Yeah, I've seen people use their maps as like a stretch goal to reach, and then they've done like give it like that old time papery feel and stuff, or like an old time
Oh, special paper
fantasy
for
look.
print.
Yeah, and then make the map that way.
That's awesome. If you could print on like watercolor paper and fray the edges a little bit, if it's like a very limited thing with like a higher tier perk and it's to make a real collector's item, that would be so
That
cool.
Or like
Kinda
a
cool.
cloth, maybe a cloth map.
Yeah,
Yeah, with Venom.
here's our
I've
best.
seen printers over here that do that.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
result is pretty sweet.
Yes,
Oh.
that is awesome.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
got a few of them like that.
Yeah. Well, the thing with making it the map available now is I'm worried I'm going to change stuff, frankly. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
So, but dude, I'll totally. I think chapter 2 or chapter 3, I'm going to like that. I didn't draw that map just to not have. I want it as a poster, and I want it myself. So just like go look at it because it's a fantasy story. It's about like it's not just a fantasy story, but it's about the world. It's about people traveling, and it's about exploring, a different realm. So, the map is very integral, and yeah, man, I want people to be able to see